Hello everyone, this is Derek, and today I got thoughts and impressions on one of the three bargain bin games. And can you guess what that one is? Think about it before you answer. But here it is. Dream Pinball 3D. What do you guess Dream Pinball is? A pinball game, obviously. Well, it is a pinball game, but there's also a lot. Is it finger flipping awesome? Not really. The gameplay is pretty well done, but it controls well. But it sometimes isn't really friendly with the interface of the tilt controls, which, like, the one button should be a bumper and the two buttons should be the right bumper. But in fact, it makes the controls a lot more complicated, which you have to use the A button to select stuff, which is not really easy for many people to maneuver with. It takes time, and it doesn't really tell you what button to use, so that's not really a plus. And the user interface it's not really so user-friendly, and you press the A button to just launch your pinball, but it doesn't really tell you that because you think it's the 2 button, but no, it's not. It's the A. Hear that on. And when you are controlling with the Wii remote, I've noticed that I had trouble finding the other bumper. I was only pressing one bumper. It should be the 1, but it's actually the button from the far left. And that's the button you press. So this wasn't really made for user-friendly controls, but anyways, let's talk about the actual gameplay as it is. The camera moves around a lot, and I have sometimes trouble focusing on the ball, and sometimes I accidentally press that B button and it messes me up. So that's another thing about the game, is that the camera can go all over throughout the entire thing. And it can sometimes mess you up. Also, there is a lot of nice things to pick from this game, and there's a lot of nice, but there's only 7 of them instead of like a whole bunch of DLC released. That's Pinball FX2, but let's not talk about that. We're talking about Dream Pinball. They look nice, interesting, and all, and they look nice, and there's only a few. There's like nights, spinning, aquatic, and a whole bunch of themes that would be from your dreams. What themes would be in my dreams? YouTube. They all look nice, and the graphics look okay and good. So that's the saving point of the game, and also there's a lot of fun things you can do, and I think this will be a game that's not as bad as some other cheapo Wii games or anything. But let's talk about something. The presentation, the menus feel pretty nice, and they feel like they're just there because it's the menu. And also, the load times. Didn't I talk about this? The load times can be pretty frequent at times. Like, you know what happens? After you do a round, after you get all those extra balls, you know what happens? It loads. And then it keeps loading and loading and loading until the time it kind of gets annoying and repetitive and more. And keep in mind that this is like pinball. Pinball should not be that long of loading. There should not be that much loading during a pinball game. You know, I've never seen loading like that in a pinball. But I guess the game kept it, because I don't know. And by the way, the controls actually work well, even though the interface is not that friendly. But anyways, what am I going to say about this game? I'm going to say Dream Pinball is not the best pinball game out there. There's probably better. You can probably find one at the arcade or something, but it's not really the best Wii game. It's made by South Peak right here, which is like a game company. And it's pretty worth it for $1.99. I don't find that there's any harm of getting it for $1.99. So I'm gonna say this one is just okay at best. So that's the end of Dream Pinball. Hopefully you enjoyed that, and I'll see you with the next 3 games. Next 3 games soon. The next actually 2 games soon. Bye!